In the series of admixture for concrete and its type like chemical admixture, mineral admixture, now I would like to request Dr. K. Mohan sir to tell us about SCM, supplementary cementitious material, fly ash, type of fly ash, effect of fly ash on fresh concrete.
Sure, Mr. Singh. Supplementary cementing materials or SCMs are sometimes called mineral admixtures. An SCM may be defined as a material that, when used in conjunction with Portland cement, contributes to the properties of the hardened concrete through hydraulic or pozzolanic activity or both. Typical examples are fly ash, ground granulated blast furnace slag, silica fume, and metakaolin. These can be used individually with Portland or blended cement or in different combinations. Supplementary cementing materials are often added to concrete to make concrete mixes more economical, reduce permeability, increase strength, or influence other concrete properties. Supplementary cementing materials may be added individually or in combination with Portland cement or board or blended cement or as a partial replacement of Portland cement. Supplementary cementing material SCMs undergo chemical reactions in concrete and the products of reactions are cementitious in nature. SCMs are considered to be part of cementing material component of the concrete, and they should be included in the calculation of the water to cementing material ratio, that is W by CM of the concrete. As such, SCMs should be differentiated from finely divided mineral fillers, such as ground limestone or quartz, which are generally chemically inert in concrete and are not considered to be part of the cementing material. Supplementary cementing materials may be added individually or in combination with Portland cement or blended cement or as a partial replacement of Portland. Now I will discuss about fly ash. Fly ash is finely divided residue resulting from the combustion of pulverized coal and collected by mechanical dust collectors or electrostatic precipitators ESPs from the flue gases of thermal power plant. Fly ash particles are mostly glassy, solid and spherical. The particles of raw fly ash range in size mostly from 1 to 100 microns. Particles under 10 microns are the ones that contribute to 7 and 28 days compressive strength. Particles above 45 micron and larger are considered as inert, and in concrete they behave as sand. Now, composition of fly ash. So fly ash has silica 30 to 60%, alumina 15 to 30%, CaO, lime 1 to 7%, unburnt carbon up to 15%, and then you have small amounts of MgO and SO2. The quality of fly ash is governed by IS 3812/2013. Now I'll talk about types of fly ash. The classification of fly ash is done differently as per codes used. Type of fly ash as per IS codes, grade 1. This grade of fly ash is derived from bituminous coal having fraction silica plus alumina plus Fe2O3 greater than 70%. Grade 2, this grade of fly ash derived from lignite coal having fraction silica plus alumina plus Fe2O3 greater than 50%. Type of fly ash as per American Society for Testing and Material, that is ASTM, type C. Type C fly ash, that is calcareous fly ash, is produced from the combustion of lignite or sub-bituminous coals, contains CaO higher than 10% and possesses cementitious properties in addition to pozzolanic. Then we have type F. Type F fly ash, that is siliceous fly ash, is produced from the combustion of bituminous or an anthracite coals, contains CaO below 10% and possesses pozzolanic properties only. The fly ash is generally used in three ways. Number one, as part replacement of cement. Cement can be replaced by fly ash from 15 to 35%. Replacement causes reduction in early strength, but ultimate strength is same as that of OPC. The part replacement results in an increased workability, which can be used to reduce water content and in turn increase strength. Thus, the water content can be sufficiently reduced to limit the loss of early age to 20%. Second, as part replacement of fine. It replaces the sand and increases the strength of concrete at even early age, but is rather uneconomical. The procedure is little used. Third one, as a simultaneous replacement of cement and aggregate. This replacement enables the strength at a specified age to be equal depending on the water. Now I'll talk about effects of fly ash on pressed concrete. Effects results in reduction in water demand for desired slump. When fly ash is used at about 20% of the total cementitious material, water demand of concrete is reduced by approximately 10%. Higher fly ash content will yield higher water. Improvement in workability. Fly ash generally improves the workability of concrete of equal slump. Reduction in segregation and bleeding. The reduction in segregation and bleeding of concrete is due to reduced water content. Reduction in drying shrinkage. The reduction in drying shrinkage of concrete is due to reduced water content. Reduction in heat of hydration. Fly ash reduces the heat of hydration of concrete, resulting in reduction in thermal cracking of concrete. Now I'll talk about effects of fly ash on hardened concrete. It leads to increased ultimate strength. Fly ash contributes to the strength of concrete due to its pozzolanic activity. Since the pozzolanic reaction proceeds slowly, the initial strength of concrete containing fly ash is lower. However, the late strength is higher than the concrete without fly ash. Then reduced permeability of concrete. The pozzolanic reaction also contributes to making the texture of concrete dense, resulting in decrease of permeability. Increased durability of concrete. Fly ash improves the durability of concrete and has resistance to various forms of deterioration because of decrease in permeability of concrete. Then improved resistance to sulfate attack. Fly ash improves the resistance to sulfate attack of concrete because of reduced permeability and reduction in C3A content due to decrease in cement. Then improved resistance to corrosion of steel reinforcement in concrete. Fly ash contributes to resistance to corrosion of steel reinforcement due to reduction in permeability of concrete. Resistance to alkali aggregate reaction. Fly ash reacts with available alkali in the concrete, which makes them less available to react with certain silica minerals contained in aggregate. Now, usage of fly ash. It is used in manufacture of Portland Pozzolana cement (PPC) and performance improver in ordinary Portland cement (OPC). Then, as part replacement of OPC in cement concrete. Then used in high volume fly ash concrete. Then used in roller compacted concrete used for dam and pavement construction. Then manufacture of fly ash bricks and other building products. Construction of road embankments, structural fills, low-lying area development. As a soil amender in agriculture and wasteland development, as the filler mineral in asphalt road laying to fill the voids, as a component in geothermal.